Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Senior Night at Eastern Hancock High School. Tonight we'll be recognizing our seniors in band, color guard, cheer, and boys basketball. First for our band and color guard seniors. First we have Emily Cooper. Emily is the daughter of Harold and Susie Cooper. Emily has been a member of the color guard all 4 years of high school. Her future plans are undecided at this time. Our next senior is Ashley Elizabeth Grace Edwards. Ashley is the daughter of Jeff and Jennifer Edwards. Ashley has participated in color guard for 3 years. She plans to work in the cosmetology industry while attending Ivy Tech to earn a degree in psychology. Next we have Sasha Hicks. Sasha is the daughter of Clay and Jenny Hicks. Sasha has participated in color guard for 4 years. Her future plans are undecided. Next we have Landon Smith. Landon is the son of James and Stephanie Milton. Landon has participated in band for 3 years. He plans to attend Crown College and study building trades. Next up, Esther Serberg. Esther is the daughter of Matthew and Amy Serberg. She has participated in band and cheer for 4 years. Esther plans to attend Purdue University and will be majoring in neurobiology and physiology. And our final member of the band and color guard seniors is Abby Waterman. Abby is the daughter of Stacy Winans and Jeff Waterman. She has participated in color guard all 4 years of high school. Abby plans to attend Ball State University to study public history concentration in pursuit of a career as a museum curator. Now we have our cheer seniors. First up, Haley Corbett. Haley is the daughter of Andrew and Ashley Corbett. She has participated in cheer all 4 years of high school. She will be taking classes through Ivy Tech and the Hancock Regional Radiology Program. Next up, Madeline Gaylord. Maddie is the daughter of Chris and Jenny Gaylord. She has participated in cheer all 4 years of high school. Maddie will be attending Butler University to study biology with a focus on marine life. Our next senior is Haley Craney. Haley is the daughter of John and Shannon Craney. She has participated in cheer all 4 years of high school. Haley will attend Indiana University to major in biology and pre-dental to become a dentist. Our next senior is Cameron Cook. Cameron is the daughter of Jason and Tiffany Cook. She has participated in cheer all 4 years of high school. Cameron will attend the University of Indianapolis to study nursing. Our final cheer senior is Austin Sutton. Austin is the daughter of Bob and Carrie Sutton. She has participated in cheer all 4 years of high school. Austin plans to attend college and pursue a career as an optometrist. Our final set of seniors this evening are boys basketball. First, Grant Gray. Grant is the son of David and Mandy Gray. He has participated in basketball all 4 years of high school. His future plans are to study business at Purdue or IUPUI. Next, we have Edric Miller. Edric is the son of Rhea Best and is being escorted tonight by his mom and brother, Sage Holler. He has participated in basketball all 4 years of high school. Edric plans on going to college to study exercise science. Our next set of seniors are Jacob and Silas Spalding. Jacob and Silas are the sons of Aaron and Jennifer Spalding. They have participated in basketball all 4 years of high school. Both plan on attending college and playing basketball. Jacob will major in business and sports management, and Silas will study sports management. And our final senior of the night is Jaden Stein. Jaden is the son of Tim and Nikki Stein. He has participated in basketball all 4 years of high school. Jaden will be attending Franklin College to study exercise science and run track. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 Eastern Hancock Senior Class. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eastern Hancock Royals!
I hope we're on. And I can't even hear. Hopefully you can hear us. I'm looking. Galleon, if you're listening, if you could let me know if you can hear me. Send me a text maybe. Let's see if we can find this online. We're about a minute away from starting lineups. If you can hear me, I'm Scott Knight here with Terry Stevens at the Palace at Charlottesville for the boys' senior night basketball game against the Union Modoc Rockets. Okay. All right, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. We don't have the chat open on our screens tonight because the technical wizards are at home and or coaching. You've got Terry and I. So, all right, we're going to get starting lineups. Public address announcer James Lee can introduce us, and then we'll get into the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eastern Hancock High School. At this time, would you please rise for the singing of our national anthem? The national anthem will be sung tonight by Savannah Harden.
I better get 6 back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eastern Hancock High School for tonight's Varsity Boys matchup between the visiting Union Rockets and your Eastern Hancock Royals. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Rockets. At one guard, a 5'4" senior number 12, Gage Rice. Also at guard, a 5'10" senior number 14, Danny Burris. At guard, a 5'11" sophomore number 4, Ethan Perry. At center, a 6'5" senior number 44, Ryan Lindsay. And at forward, a 6-foot freshman number 42, Dawson Ogden. The Rockets are coached by Mr. Dan Carmody. And now for your Royals. Starting at one guard, a 6-foot senior number 2, Silas Spalding. Also at guard, a 5'10" senior number 10, Jaden Stein. At guard, a 6-foot senior number 11, Jacob Spalding. And at guard, a 6'3" senior number 23, Edric Miller. And at forward, a 6'3" senior number 33, Grant Gray. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Aaron Spalding.
All right. We're going to get underway. Can you hear me?
No.
That's a little odd. Go ahead and talk.
Test, test, test.
Well, we're going to assume you guys at home can hear us since you could earlier. Terry and I can't hear each other. How about now? No, let's try this. Oh, that's better.
I can hear you now.
Sweet. It's like a commercial. Rocket's going to control the tip. That's better. There we go.
All right, you can hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a Verizon commercial maybe?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. So it's going to the Rockets. The tip went out of bounds. It is senior night for the Royals.
Gray with the steal. And the rebound off the miss.
Kind of convenient when you got 5 seniors. You can start all 5 of them.
All right.
Jaden Stein, not normally a starter, starting to place Caden Rubel tonight. The seniors get their run out.
Well, they got plenty of chances on the first possession.
Yep, and that's Ryan Lindsay, who's going to pick up the foul. He's the their giant in the middle, 6'5" senior center. Eddie hits first.
Wow, another rebound for Gray.
Rockets trying to play man, but
yeah,
it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like half of them are in a 2-3 zone, though.
Yeah,
and
that is strange.
Gray's going to break the school record for rebounds on this possession. Well, part of the problem for Modoc is they are not boxing out at all.
No, there's a lot of standing around. Jake gets on the board.
You give them enough attempts, and they're going to score. Last game I did, by the way, was senior night for the girls.
Oh, way.
The seniors scored 20 apiece that night, so I'm expecting the same from the boys.
Oh, that would put us at 100 without anybody else
That's
scoring.
Right.
All right,
That's
well,
right.
We did break the school scoring record a couple years ago against this team. Jake gets a steal. Boys coming off a heartbreaker of a loss last night to Newcastle. We had a shot at the buzzer that didn't roll. Hard fought the entire way. I think it was 35-34, 36-35, something like that. It was a
low score.
Yeah, heck of a game. Yep. Edric ends up with it. Cy trying to get Jaden up. And that's going to be Lindsay's second.
I would say they probably need him on the court, so not a wise decision there to hack down like that.
Yeah, that's going to be rough. They got a timeout here. So early on, 5-0 Royals with just almost 2 minutes gone. Lindsay's got 2. Royals seniors are looking to get in the stat book tonight. And if you were with us a bit earlier, you saw the seniors from the other winter programs, cheerleading and I think band. We may have had a swimmer out there, I don't remember, but big group of kids involved in stuff.
Yep.
So, and this is the last official home game of the season.
So what do we have left? Hagerstown, is that all we have left?
We have now Pendleton on Tuesday, Hagerstown next Friday, but we are actually hosting the sectional for the first time.
Right. That's right.
So we will get another game, but whether we're the home team or not depends on where we fall in the bracket. The draw, I think, is actually Sunday.
So then I was looking at a career stat here. So the Spalding twins, I think by the end of this regular season, will break the all-time games played.
That would not shock me. They've been playing since they were freshmen, and when you make a make a run like we did last year. That takes you deep in. I think it's Landon at the top.
Yeah. Landon has 99, and I'm assuming this is the Spalding's 98th.
Yeah, Jaden leaves a little short on that first one.
Yeah, no legs on that shot.
Nah. Yeah, Stein gets on there. Jaden was one of my favorite JV players the last couple of years, as he was always throwing his body all over the place.
Yep.
A little bit of what we see Luke do here this year. So.
Yeah, Jaden knew his role.
Yeah, he did it well. Oh,
nice
good
back door.
I was going to say, and we're going to pick up a foul. It's going to be Jake, and that's going to send Danny Burris to the line to shoot a pair. So foul's probably not going to be in a premium for us tonight because we can go deep, and we don't have to worry about quarters from some of our other guys getting dressed, our JV guys that dress for both games. But you don't want to get in the routine of making silly fouls.
Right, yep.
You're going to be cleaning everything up here with a week to play in the regular season. Burris hits it.
On the board. That was Burris, right?
Yep. Burris 1 of 2. Edrick with the ball. Grant sets a good screen. Hit Jaden again. Oh,
good
beautiful.
Pass.
Yeah, left
good
it.
Pass.
Left it for Grant. Jaden got himself assist. It's only a matter of time before he takes a charge and gets a steal. Jaden Stein doing Jaden Stein things. Silas pretends he's on the metro in Paris and picks the pocket.
Yeah. That's all seniors are on the board now.
Yep. That's a nice thing to do here. It's cool when you can do that. Yeah, Jaden nearly got the steal there. Burris for 3. Nope. So you're going to be off and running.
Oh. Not sure why he didn't just keep going, but maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's what we do, right? We leave it for our teammate at the arc instead of getting the layup. It's the modern game. Although I will say the JV game last night, JV came back from, we think, 16 down in the third quarter.
Wow.
We made 1 3-pointer. I think it was our second basket of the game. The comeback to eventually win by 3 was done with layups and free throws. I'm not even sure we hit a jump shot.
Yeah, see, I missed all of that. We had practice here last night, so I missed it. But Bechtel told me they won. That's all he told me. So he didn't give me any detail.
It was one of the more unusual games just in how you don't expect to come back like that, especially one of our teams, without sinking a few threes.
Yeah. Nice take.
It was one of those that I said to Coach Bechtel afterwards, I think you'll remember it like these kids will remember it when they're older. Remember that game when we came back? And it was definitely a gritty win.
And to do it at the Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
On the Newcastle's court.
The Coach Galling kept calling it the finest and largest high school field house in the world, something like that. Eddie with another basket. The timeout. And we knew this was going to happen. It's all Royals here.
Yeah.
And not a lot that the Rockets can really do. They're just outmanned from the start. You got a team that went to the semi-state last year.
Yeah, for Union, it's when one player has the ball, they're doing everything they can to just to get anywhere, and they forget there's 4 other defenders that are just coming picking their pockets at will.
Yeah. It's you feel bad. You want to get your guys. Well, we just did a hockey shift change and threw out Morris, Rubel, Willis, Holcomb, and Manship. So you want to get your kids, your varsity kids still need time, but you don't want to embarrass another team. That's not what we're about here.
Yeah, you're not going to gain anything from that. A good play by Charlie.
And who are they going to call this one on? I think it's Perry. Yeah, it's going to be Ethan Perry. the sophomore guard for the Rockets. He's going to get his first foul. It was a nice steal by Charlie. And for those of you who are wondering how our JV did tonight, no JV game from the Union Rockets. They only have 8 kids in their program at the high school level right now. Good entry pass. We did have a 5th and 6th grade game, though, earlier. Manship's 3, no good. Which reminds me to mention our cameraman extraordinaire is Luke Manship tonight. Luke is in my top 6 Manships.
Yeah. I don't think he made my top 6.
Oh, we got to do a little work for Mr. Stevens.
Yeah. Grandma and Grandpa's ahead of him.
They're going to call that one on Burris.
Looks like they're in 2-3 this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a 3-second call.
Huh.
And we parked there. So the Rockets are coached by Dan Carmody, and if memory serves, I think he was at Greenfield Central for a while as their head coach. Can't give you the exact years. I'm sure somebody out there knows.
Yeah, Bechtel was telling me today he was at Greenfield, I believe, Morristown.
Yeah.
And he mentioned one other school. I can't remember what it was.
It's a lifer coach, right?
Yes.
And you
Yes.
are a coach. Kind of like Coach Putt, right? Coach
Yep.
Putt is just Coach Putt.
Yep.
Coaches a lot of things and loves doing it.
Just always wants to be in the gym.
And that last Royal basket was from Charlie Halcomb, the Swiss Charlie knife. Charlie does a little bit of it all. Oh, he got a tie up there. He's going to stay with the Royals.
For Union on defense, I mean, they're obviously behind the 8 ball, but all their hands are down.
Yeah.
So the passes are so much easier. The gaps are bigger. All of their hands are down at their sides. I mean, look, you see not one person has a hand up. It's easy to pass.
Just got a notification. Henryville was Coach Carmony's other one as Rubel drills a 3. So Henryville. Yeah, it's you just wonder how gassed these kids get, too, with only having 8 kids on the team. And I can't even imagine trying to practice with only 8. That would be hard. You got to get creative. And ball goes off of Morris.
Have to play 4-on-4 all the time.
Yeah.
But you think they should be in really good shape because they should never come off the floor in practice either.
They do a lot of half-court stuff or something. That's, yeah. Oh, spinorama doesn't work. And
goaltend.
Yeah, because Caden got a piece of the rim, right?
Yeah, I think he grabbed the net.
Got the net.
Yep, Lindsey did.
So that'll count for Rubel.
Lindsey's got some size. You think if they could get the ball down to him, see if he can do anything with it.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Problem is he's out here outside the three-point line.
Will's going to get called for that. Yep, and that's going to put Gage Rice, another one of their seniors, on the line. I think if I were the coach, if I were Coach Spalding, the thing that would scare me about this game is somebody getting injured.
Yep.
And just kind of having a laissez-faire attitude towards stuff instead of being crisp. The rebound. And Caden has gotten Will's gotten so good at his passing this year. He gets the layup there.
Right place, right time.
Yep.
Yeah, Spalding's you get kind of in a dilemma. It's like your second string's pulling away pretty easily. It's like when you bring your first string in, but you got to.
Right.
You got to get him some minutes.
Well, I think he's got 11 or 12 kids dressed, so we will see some other ones, but you can't not play them.
Yeah.
Especially this late in the season. So we'll end the first quarter at 26-1 for your Royals. No commercials to run tonight, and we don't even have the very creative Paxton Farms sweet corn commercial. It's one of my favorites.
So looking at the cheerleaders out there, I don't know if you guys said anything on the last, but they finished 11th in the nation down in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
In their
that's
competition.
Fantastic. We had a heck of a week last weekend for the Royals. The girls were competing 3 straight days. They had to go compete, ended up finishing 11th in their division, and the girls basketball team won the first girls basketball regional in school history. We'll play the semi-state tomorrow at Shelbyville. I believe game time is 1.
Noon.
Noon.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me. We are the second game, folks. We are the second game. Yeah, 1 o'clock was last week.
Yeah, first game starts at 10, and then we have the second game.
Yeah, and I'll say it this way: when we win, we will play again at 8.
Yes.
We are playing North Knox tomorrow. When we win, we will play the winner of Greencastle and Forest Park. I'm trying to think here. Last week, Braden Tincher finished 4th at his semi-state, and he is actually, I don't know if he has wrestled yet, but he is down at Gamebridge wrestling the state championships tonight. So
yeah, I was wondering if anybody heard how he had done, if he had had a chance to wrestle.
I looked a little earlier, and when I had, he had not gone yet, but not updated yet.
When I talked to him right before he left, he said, I asked him about his competition, who he was wrestling. He said he was wrestling the #1 guy in the state from Crown Point.
Yeah, he was wrestling. I didn't know he's #1, but I know he's a Crown Point kid. And what Coach Poff told me was they take the top 4, and they've got like 4 different semi-states that lead into it, something like that, and they reverse seed them. So you finish 4th, you go against the #1 seed from however it sorts out. So Braden had a hard road ahead of him. Hopefully he was up to that task, but regardless, really proud of him. And it's been a few years since we've had a kid make it there. So it's been a heck of a couple of weeks for the Royals. And I think the boys' swim team went for their sectional. Was it yesterday or today, something like that? They went to go. So, and if I remember right, swimming sectionals are one of the hardest things to get out of in sports in Indiana.
I can see that.
Because I don't think there's a regional. I think if you win, you go straight to semi-state or maybe state, something.
So I'd imagine in swimming, you go straight to a bunch of big schools because I can't imagine there's a lot of small schools that have swim teams.
No.
We're fortunate enough to have the pool.
Yeah, and at some point you're gonna finish against Team USA, also known as Carmel.
Yeah. Yep.
Another steal for Silas, and we do have we have the 4 normal seniors starting and Luke Schilling in.
That's smooth.
Is that Grant?
Yep.
Be good to get him going heading into next week. My steal over to Luke. No, sorry. No good. Schilling can't quite control it. Yes, sectional to go straight to state. Can you imagine that?
No.
They're not joking around there.
No.
Another timeout. I remember Coach Carmody doing this last year too. He's just playing the same kids and just periodically called timeout. If you're not getting a dead ball, give them a rest.
Yeah. Don't get to take them home with you. You might as well use them. I don't think you're going to have to necessarily worry about them in the end of the game for let's set up a play to hopefully win the ball game, unfortunately for them. Fortunate for us. Band's here tonight.
Yeah, I love when the band's here.
Yeah.
And they have been here a few times here lately, I know. It just puts a different atmosphere in here when they're playing. I got a decent student section tonight too, which helps.
Yeah, crowd's not bad.
Yeah, for For a Friday night against Union, it is absolutely not bad. Actually, wasn't bad last night at Newcastle either for a game that got rescheduled. Oh, doesn't always look like it when you're in that arena, but there's a large number of people.
Yeah, that arena is pretty cool.
Jake, steal, layup, and the beat goes on. And this is only so much you can do, right?
Yeah.
You got to still play. There's another one. Oh. That Burris steals it back off a bad pass. He lost his balance right in front of our bench, tried to throw it off a Royal, and it bounced back and hit him out of bounds.
Came right back to him.
See if we get Schilling a career night.
Yeah.
There you go.
Back door. There you go. Good cut. Good cut.
Just the way Urkel did it on Full House.
Yes. Luke has already passed his average per game average.
And we're only in the second quarter.
Yes.
Great job, Luke. It's a good look for Lindsay on that one. Just left it short. Schilling again.
Oh, there it is. You said it. Get Luke to be the leading scorer tonight.
Yeah. He had a big grin on his face, too. That was a tough shot. Got fouled. Fallen down, but was able to put it off the glass. That's, I believe, Burris' second. Can't convert, though. Eddie gets the rebound.
According to Mr. Paxton's stats, that was his first miss on the free throw line this year.
Yeah, wow.
He was 100%, 2 for 2. Oh, he's feeling it
Crazy,
tonight.
yep.
Yeah.
He's on fire. He's on double dribble. He'd be flashing right now.
He is telling Coach Spalding, you have made a mistake not starting me all
I wish
year.
he would turn over to him and give him the, feed me. I got this. Another timeout here. I think we're going to see a sub. We'll try to update the lineups coming out. Still 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Royals comfortably up 43-3.
Probably too early to mention it, but what is the record? Is like 110?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe in that packet there. I know we passed 100, and the kids were going crazy. And just enough time left to get it a few more.
Well, the font is about as small as it could possibly be. So all I see is blurry. I think we scrolled a lot of blurry is what I'm seeing.
It's the younger guys don't need the eye correction yet. They can still read the small print.
Getting old is awful.
Yeah, but pretty soon we'll be able to eat lunch or dinner for half price at lunch.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They've already asked me at Pizza King in Newcastle if I wanted the discount for 55 and older.
So the Rockets have Rice, Lindsay, I'm trying to think here. Rice, Lindsay, Burris.
Ogden's in there.
Yeah, Ogden and Abbott on the court. Royals with the Spaldings, Grant, Edric, and Luke still. Grant cuts through him like a hot knife through butter.
Just too easy. Too easy.
Getting ready to do another shift change.
There you go. There you go. That was the best move I've seen so far by Lindsay. Just had a bad angle.
And that's what you got to find, those little things to build on.
Yeah,
right?
he used his body. He certainly moved. I think Grant was on him. He moved him out of his way. He just got himself too far under the basket and then couldn't use the backboard.
Yeah.
He did get away with the push-off, too, kind of forearm shiver there, and that's what the official's telling him, I think.
And if you're an official, too, at this point, you're kind of letting some of their stuff go,
Yeah.
but you can't let it all go.
So the running clock, does that not happen until the second half?
Yep, second half, I believe. So Stein, Morris, Rubel, and Willis check in. Halcom's sitting at the scorer's table, hoping Cy makes this. And I looked away. Did he make the first one?
He did. Yes, I believe he did. So trying to see if he has. Silas was shooting about 76% from the free throw line this year.
Here comes Burris, going to bring it up. Morris meets him at the half-court line. And this is a little unusual for Morris. He's usually the smallest of our guys when he's out there height-wise.
Yeah.
But plays under the basket because he comes in for Rubel a lot. So out there on top. Stein's going to get the reverse. No, won't go for him. And Willis and Rubel together tip
Fighting
it out.
over, yep. I think Stein was trying to pass it off the backboard for a dunk.
Yeah, that may be throwing it up there. Perry's going to check in for the Rockets. Burris is going to get a break. And that's Owen Parker, the freshman, checking in also. Nabbitt's going to have a seat. And just bad luck.
It is. Their best options, obviously, Lindsey down low,
Yep.
but they can't get the ball down to him. So
Shot no good. Could have been an over and back.
it was close.
Rice going to try to make something happen. Nope, can't get that entry pass. Yeah, I just got updated. Tincher did not win his first match tonight, so I think he's going to end up at 36-8 maybe. He was the regional champ and the sectional champ. Also, the Connorsville has I think it's called the Spartan Invitational or Spartan Classic over Christmas. It's a really big thing, and he won. It was the first time in a number of years we'd had somebody who'd been the winner down there. I think they told me it was 32 schools. So it's a heck of a year.
Yeah, and as a senior, I mean, what a way to finish your high school wrestling career.
Yep.
Making it all the way to state.
Yep, and heck of a year and heck of a career for Braden. And in the past, he's done some off-season tournaments. I don't know if he's planning on continuing to do that this summer. I hope he does. I know he's gone to some national tournaments before. So
Yeah, he started wrestling when he was a little one. He did the travel wrestling or whatever they would call it, and won a lot of those.
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh, just threw one down.
And that's kind of Willis's thing. We've seen him in JV games a couple times do that. He can jump out of the gym.
He can. Very athletic. There you go. Just got he's still falling off to the side. He's got to square up there.
Yeah, and Caden's a pretty good defender, so he's having to work, Lindsey is. They call Caden for the foul, but
yeah, Lindsey's using his body. He's using his weight, and he's getting Rubel. He's pushing him back.
we got a minute 22 to go in the half. I will say we have an unofficial trivia question. I'll have to read it. It won't pop up on the screen, and then I'll have to be able to I'll refresh on at least on YouTube so I can see the chat. And then we have some interesting facts about the lifetime series between Union and Eastern. that we want to share with you guys after we come back from halftime. We're not going to tell you before because we want you to come back.
Yep.
Neither shot's good. Manship checked in for the Royals during that being between shots. Stein thinks about the three. Skip pass. Morris, Manship in the corner. He locks, loads off the back of the rim.
He almost banked that one in from in the corner.
But if you watch Eli shoot, it's kind of fun. He's got this little. It's almost like he cocks it back, like when you set a catapult or whatever. He gets it in there and then lets the shot go. Enjoy watching him shoot. He doesn't shoot that often. Oh, big block.
That was really good defense by Rubel. Held his ground.
Moved his feet well, too.
Yeah, and he didn't swat down. He just stayed tall and got the block.
That's, again, things to work on going into the sectionals, that you want to be able to get clean blocks and not get called for cheap fouls because you're swinging down. So it's good to see. They're going to give Lindsay the last shot. Nope. Gets poked away. Right now that's Perry with it. Morris hounding him.
Yeah, he's all over him.
Rice. Yeah,
Lindsay's just got to go with it. Got to go. There.
Yep, falls for the big man.
He picked up his dribble 1-2. He should have dribbled one more time and went through, but he picked it up. Uh-oh. I think they got away with the foul there, but the officials are – we're not going to call it.
When you're up by 44, you're not calling it shot. The three-point shooting foul at the buzzer. All right, so Royals up 49-5. We'll do a quick tally, and we'll let you know what our point totals are here, and then we'll get to the second half where we've got some interesting facts. So according to what I've got, not the math teacher here tonight, so I can be corrected. We've got a couple guys we got one guy with 9, that's Jake. Miller's got 8. Luke Schilling has 7. Silas got 6. Jaden's got 1. Caden's got 4. Grant Gray's got 7. Halcom's got 2, and Rubel's got 5.
So did anyone not score? Manship
and Morris is what I've got. Did I miss Morris? Do you have?
I don't have Morris.
Yeah, I think those two. So, and Morris doesn't shoot a lot. That doesn't surprise me. Eli's taking a couple shots, but he's not a guy that's looking for that either. So,
right.
We will come back in about just under 9 minutes. Welcome back. Get the second half underway. Royals not really having a lot of problem with the Rockets. 49-5. So.
Well, Scott, while we got a few seconds here, so I got a text from my niece, Brooke Stevens, that my great niece, Emmy Jo, is watching and listening to us tonight. So I'm her Uncle TT.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she's at home listening. So, Emmy, if you're listening, you know you're my favorite.
You know what, Emmy? You can be my favorite Stevens also.
Yeah, we've set the bar low, so Emmy should be able to pass us pretty easily.
Yes. Don't let your Uncle Zach say anything different.
Yeah, that's right.
It's about time for her to start her basketball career, isn't it?
Well, softball's coming first.
That's why I said basketball. You know.
Yeah.
Royals got the seniors out again. Shots a little wide of the mark.
Kind of reminiscent of the first half. Shot and miss it, but offensive rebound.
Yep. Nedrick shot short. Jake's, nope, can't get it. Side does. We should be on a running clock, too. It's the way I understand it, 35 points in the second half. So we started the second half with a huge lead. Should be running clock. It'll stop for timeouts and I believe free throws. Good hustle by Lindsay. Comes Burris. Oh, and Grant got, instead of a block, gets called for the foul.
Yeah, and on the running clock, I think even if they get it back under 35, it still runs.
Yes,
Am I correct?
Yes, and that was one. I know we had people ask about that in football when that started. It is, once it starts, it doesn't matter what the score gets to. So it actually can, in a game like football, it's a lot easier to score 35 points. You know what I mean? Like I would think it's when you can get 6, 7, 8 at a time.
In one whack.
Yeah, and it does not matter. The second one for Burris there. We had been asked, but you can't. It's harder to come back, especially if you start the half. If it was 35-0, Burris makes a couple. He's got 3 now.
Yeah, you have the 3-point as a weapon, but if we base off the first half, I don't think we're going to see much of that.
Grant for 3. Yeah, Coach Gallion likes to talk about in football it actually created bigger blowouts because teams don't have time to score.
Yep.
Because of the running clock. So I'm not sure what the overall effect has been in basketball. Ogden. Rice out to Burris. Rockets have had a few good possessions usually when they go to Lindsay right there, and he's going to work it. But
I think he needs to be down on the block.
Yeah.
Because when he catches it up there on the elbow, he's having to rely on his dribbling skills to get him there, and we are too quick for that.
Yep, I agree.
So right here, there he needs to go. Right there.
Yep. Grant with the block that time, and jump ball. Going to go with the Royals. So here's our trivia question. We'll try to get the chat as we can. And the trivia question, Coach Bechtel, who had a fantastic win last night at Newcastle. The JV came back from 16 down in the third quarter as Jake hits a 3. Came back and won by 3. So how many career wins does Coach Bechtel have? Again, how many career wins does Coach Bechtel have? So that is our trivia question, and be patient while we're trying to update the stuff, please.
And Bechtel was asked this yesterday, I believe, in the hallway, and he doesn't even know the answer to the trivia question. Union's back in the 2-3 zone, and again, just hands are down at their waist. It makes it way too easy to pass.
Who hit that one?
That one was Silas.
All right. Trying to check our.
They're seniors, and I still can't tell them apart. Even with numbers. They've got numbers on it, I still can't do it.
I could when I was in my when I had him in class.
Yeah, now that I could.
Saw him regularly, but
yeah, the personalities are completely different, so I could tell them apart then. But even
at this point, I can't even watch our game on YouTube. It says that the video is restricted.
Uh-oh. I say.
Our live stream is restricted at Eastern Hancock.
You guys were worried about me getting us in trouble. I'm wondering what I said.
Is that Stein that time?
Yep.
Stein? Try to ask our backup cameraman, the fantastic Noah Maddox. He wouldn't a whole lot of help. Yeah, so, hey, Coach Gallion, if you're watching and you can still see it, and if you can see comments, I can't see anything, and it keeps telling me I'm not even on the school Wi-Fi, and I can't watch it. So
there's the wholesale changes again. Second team coming in. The non-seniors.
For the non-seniors, yeah. Oh, there we go. Trivia question. Yes, Desiree, the trivia question was, how many career wins does Coach Bechtel have? It pops back up for me here. We got one more bit of filler material, for sure we can use, and we'll save that for the fourth quarter. It's to do with the career series here with the Royals and the Rockets. Lindsey gets fouled, and they're going to call Eli Manship.
So Lindsey needs one more move there. He pushed his way down the block. He needs now one move to be able to get. Ticky-tack there.
Well, what did they say?
I think it was on Luke.
Yeah, it was Luke, but what? Did he foul him or did he step? I thought he said something about the baseline.
Maybe he was out of bounds.
Yeah, so I'm wondering now. So Luke just solves that problem by stealing the ball.
It's like, you're going to call that on me? I'm going to take it from you.
Lefty layup. And that puts Luke on the board for tonight. The second Luke to score. Oh, a travel there on Perry. He thought he had a nice move on Schilling and that Schilling was going to foul him, but no good.
Charlie from the corner.
Yeah, unselfish play from Schilling making another pass. I'd like to see him go. He was on fire in the first half, trying to get him to double digits. Nice give and go. I think maybe Rice should have gone up with that one.
Yeah.
Got 82 people watching. Again, if you're still watching, trivia question, how many career wins does Coach Bechtel have? And Willis is stripped. There comes Burris down to Ogden. Ogden can't handle it.
That was actually a good – that was he needs some knee pads.
Yep, he landed
His knees are on fire.
On both knees. That's rough. That is rough.
Oh, I've been there before. I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing with him. Been there before.
Yeah. That's bad enough on one.
Oh,
he hit both.
See, again, their hands are down. We could just pass.
Yep.
We could make chest passes right now and get them through.
So we're under a minute left to go in this quarter, not this half, not yet.
15, Luke. Just short.
We got a couple of guesses so far.
Good kick. Charlie for three. Off the heel.
Morris with the rebound, but we'll call it a pass.
Yeah, what an assist, we'll say.
Yeah. That's an assist the hard way. All right, so the answer to the trivia question, according to sources, Coach Bechtel has 322 career wins. 322, which is fantastic.
That is a lot.
Yep. The closest one, I believe, was EH legend, Mr. David Poff.
Oh, okay.
You can see Adam Barton for your prize. I think you get to pick anything out of his office. If you happen to leave anything there, you can go back and get it.
That's right.
You may actually be able to go into Dr. Philhauer's office and select something as well.
He could have maybe left an uncashed paycheck or something back in the day before direct deposit.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you see one of those two administrators for your prize. It's like Price is Right. You got the closest without going over. So we'll get the fourth quarter underway here shortly. The Royals up 64-7. I'll do totals. I'm not going to do a third quarter total right now. We'll add them all up here at the end of the game and let you know. Recognizing Braden Tincher. Braden's back. So we want to congratulate Braden on a heck of a season, and Coach Sam Poff getting Braden to work together, got to state. That was fantastic. I got to watch them a lot with my son wrestling. Coach Poff is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Had a great season.
Yeah, and he is.
Great season.
Those boys love him. They work incredibly hard, and he has a great touch with them. He is able to get some things out of them I'm not sure they knew they could get out.
Yep.
So, congratulations, Braden. I know you wanted to win more, but that was a heck of a capstone.
And I think he's got the program in pretty good shape. From here, youth wrestling is pretty hot right now. So,
well, we only had one senior last year. That was Zach Arnold. This year we only had two, Braden and Peyton Spear. There will be a larger number than that next year if all the kids come back out. And then the following year, and we got a bunch of freshmen. We got a bunch of 8th graders wrestling. So that program is being built from the ground floor up.
So the younger Voles will be a freshman, right?
Yep. Then we'll have 2 Voles. Cameron Voles did not make it out of the semi-state. Won his first match last week, and then he's not able to make it, but did qualify. Actually had 4 kids qualify for the semi-state, which was pretty cool. A lot of good things happening here.
Looks like they overturned the call. Initially it was Royals' ball. Now they've switched it looks like.
I think they're going to call that one off. Edric, it's going to stay with the Rockets. So our other piece, do you have that article?
I do not have it with me. I remember the gist of it, though.
Yeah, we had the last time we lost to Union, and we don't play every year. We've been in the conference with them. I think Coach Paxton say 6, 7 years, 8 years, something like that. But the last time we lost to Union was in, I believe, February of 1989. And there is an Eastern Hancock employee who was on that team.
Now, I would like to say I was a member of the school at that time, but I was still in 8th grade, so I am not part of that.
Yeah, it's not Terry.
It wasn't me.
That there was an Eastern Hancock employee who was on the team. And if memory serves, reading through the article, scored 16 points, had a couple of 3-pointers. So, and it was like a fluky play. We lost on a last-second turnaround, jump shot. I think probably right around the free throw line. So Royals had the lead, and Rockets got a great play at the end.
Yeah, according to the article, they call it at the top of the key, turn around and smacked it off the backboard in for the win.
Yeah.
58-57.
So a little bit of infamy for our employee that was there.
Have we not said who that employee is?
Not said yet.
Oh, okay.
But we will.
Okay.
Not sure the employee will watch back here. So if we get the closer we get it to the end. By the way, information was sent to us by Mr. Joe Paxton.
Yes.
Joe brings this up. Not that we have any reason to put that disclaimer out there, but Joe Paxton of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn
And this is straight from the horse. He sent us the article, so it's not. This is I'm looking right at the stats right now.
Yeah, we did not go digging for the information. I think we're getting to the point where we're going to get our seniors taken out one by one.
Yeah.
We got all 5 men of the group we started with, and these kids been a part of the program, I think, since they were little. Jaden's going to get an and one. Attaboy.
Nice shot.
I know Grant moved here when he was in 8th grade, but those other 4 boys have been playing together for a long time. And here comes Grant.
There's one up coming out.
Okay, Drew will check in for him. Grant been a great addition to the program.
Yeah, great move in for the school.
Yep, absolutely. Good kid. We'll forgive him for being related to Peyton, right?
That's true.
Jaden hits that free throw.
We all have our skeletons.
Yep. And Jaden Steiner said earlier, Jaden was one of my favorite players to watch. Always on the floor after loose balls, taking the charge, doing the dirty work.
Yep. Once again, knew his role.
Yep, absolutely.
It wasn't to score. It was just when it was your time, you got in there and give everything you got.
There goes Edric's got a breakaway.
Pull it down.
And we may have to call timeout, Coach Spalding. Get these all in.
Yeah.
Rubel got that. Tried to get the tap away, but going to get called for a foul there. Here comes Willis. He's going to get Edric. Edric had a great career. Couple more games to go. We hope maybe up to 8, 9. I don't remember how many they got to win in the tournament to get to state, win state. But
yeah, it's crazy. I said this with the girls on senior night. It's crazy how fast time goes.
Yep. And you know it when your kids are in the midst of it, right?
Yeah.
Jake drills it.
Silas with the steal.
He's going to go shoot, and he just got rolled on. I saw a look on his face that was not great.
That's the part you were talking about. That's scary. That's something. Fortunately, he's up quick. Lindsay looks like still down, though.
Yeah, and they fell awkwardly. They'll check him out. We'll take a little break.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a bruise of landing on.
Yeah. You want to tell them which administrator was on that team?
Oh, gladly. I will gladly tell you. So it was our principal, current principal, Mr. Adam Barton, who was last part of the loss to Union. And according to the article.
That we did not go looking for.
No, we did not. It was presented to us. According to the article, I was looking for the.
I think it's towards the end a little bit.
Yeah, so the 50s. So at that time, Union's record was they pushed to 5-9, and the Royals dropped to 4-9 after the loss.
Ouch.
Which, looking at the lineup for Eastern, I know all these guys, and there was some major size on this team. Of course, Adam was a pretty good shooter, but you had Jerry Vale, who was 7-footish, probably 6'9", 6'10". Kentner was 6'3", to 6'5". Aaron Fields was the same way. Gabe Ferguson, same way. Had to be 6'3", 6'5", somewhere in that range. Cooper, same thing. And then Joby Whitaker would have been a freshman, so he would have been the starting point guard, I guess, on that squad. He may not have been a starting point guard, but I'm pretty sure he was. So
Joby, one of the two Whitaker brothers, right, that played here.
Which, the funny thing is basically that same lineup. I think Gwen would have graduated from there, but Maybe I can't remember if Aaron Fields, but that next year I'm pretty sure they broke the school record with the best start in school history.
Wow. I
always tell people that if back in that day in the 1990s, so it would have been had to been the 89-90 season. If there had been class basketball, I would have really liked that team's chances to win a state championship because they had pretty much all the pieces. They had so much size.
Where were we going? We're going to Newcastle, Greenfield, something like that?
Yeah, we were always stuck in Greenfield. All the county schools, and there was 1 year or two they threw Pendleton and LaPel in there. But normally it was just the 4 county schools. And I remember it was at Greenfield, and they had a tough loss. It was a close game, but they couldn't get past Greenfield.
It's a big ask. Man, I can't even speak anymore. Big ask for small schools. And I know that was a unique thing with Indiana. I like that you got a chance to compete against schools your own size. You got periodically you can maybe make a deep run. And here come Jacob and Silas. And again, pretty special moment for Coach Spalding too, having to get a chance to coach his boys. You not got too much longer to be able to do that. So we want to congratulate and thank all 5 of our seniors.
Great careers.
Yep.
Hopefully it's not over. Let's finish the season with a win.
Yeah, not too many teams get to do that, right?
Nope.
Not when everybody qualifies for the sectional.
Yep. There's only one way to do that, and that means you're standing on top at the end of the season.
Manship.
You're right. Manship does pull that off to the side.
Yep.
Just catapults.
I like it, though. It's like cocked and ready to go. Rubel hits his second 3 of the game. And we've talked about this a couple times, Coach Gallion and I. Rubel very much filling that Drew White, Cyrus Burton role, kind of the big. And with our other shooters, it's important to be able to pull guys out. And so Caden being able to hit that, you just shoot it a couple times a game. He's going to find some open looks and hit it twice tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could surprise some teams because he doesn't do it a lot. So you could surprise some teams and get some shots off, and obviously he can make them.
Yeah, but I remember there was a game last year where they weren't guarding Cyrus like that. They were too worried about the other 4 guys on the floor, and Cyrus probably hit 3 or 4 or something like that. And I think Drew did the same thing the year before. They just had one of those big games and like, hey, my shot's on and you're not going to guard me. And they've got the green light too. Willis trying to get in the 3 party. Manship gets on the board, and we've got everybody scoring.
Eli's going to be pretty good, I think. He's going to get strong.
Yeah, I don't think he's done growing.
Oh, no.
That's
a pretty tall guy.
Yeah, he's got legit athletes on both sides of his family. Mom, a good basketball player, too.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. And that's it. Willis. Eli, you just stole an assist from Willis.
Yes. Use the backboard, Manship.
If Willis can keep making these passes next year, too, my gosh. He may be unstoppable. There we go, Eli.
He got us 2 points anyway.
Yep.
He's just padding those stats.
He wanted a rebound. And Morris going to come in for Schilling. Willis gets a foul. And that's actually going to be the 7th foul. Oh? No, that's going to be the 6th, so no free throws yet.
For Union, obviously the score's not what they like, but they didn't quit.
No.
They hustled up and down the court the whole time.
Right. And now that was kind of a ridiculous foul there.
Yeah.
Is he going to go shoot?
Yeah, he should be.
Oh, no, I was looking at the wrong side.
Yeah,
I was looking at the wrong side.
Yeah, I did the same thing. Great minds think alike.
I will agree with that. And Willis will finish it off with the layup.
She'll do it.
So final score here tonight, Royals 89, Rockets 7. Not really competitive. We knew that going into it. Looks like we got out without any injuries. Had a brief scare there, and everybody got a score. The seniors got a start. Had some good moments for them, right?
Yep.
Let me go through I'll run down our point totals here. Jacob Spalding led the way like he has most of the year with 19. Silas had 11. Miller had 10. Gray had 10. Let's see here. Stein with 6. Willis with 6. Schilling with a career high, I think, varsity-wise, 7. Morris with 2. Halcombe with 4. Rubel with 7. And Manship with 4. For the Rockets, Lindsay had 4 and Burris had 3. Do you have a pick for the Paxton Farm Sweet Corn Player of the Game?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Luke Schilling.
Luke Schilling, all right. Luke was the JV winner of that award earlier in the season, so now he may be the first person to win the JV and varsity one in the same year. We'll call it a record.
Yep.
So congratulations, Luke. You will make your family proud instead of bringing shame to them. So congratulations on that performance. Royals will be in action again on Tuesday night against Pendleton at Pendleton. I do not think we are able to broadcast that. They have a pay-per-view that they do. And then Friday night, we'll wrap up the regular season at Hagerstown. We don't know yet if we'll be live streaming that. But more importantly, tomorrow, we said the girls will be playing for semi-state. They are at Shelbyville at noon. We will be audio only. The IHSAA has a paywall for the semi-state and the state finals, so we can't do video, but you'll have Coach Paxton and Coach Gallion on that first game. When we win it, I'll join them for the championship at 8. But we want you to be in the gym down at Shelbyville. You might want to go early.
And it's close to home.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been way worse.
Oh, yeah. We could have been in, I think, Jasper. I think there was New Albany or Jeffersonville or something. We could have been driving to Louisville, right, for the game. So take advantage. Give our girls the closest thing we can get to a home court advantage here in the playoffs. And I think from what I'm hearing, so this is not one where we run into a team. It's like, yeah, they're a buzzsaw. We've gone as far as we can. There's a shot. I don't know about whatever team we would face in the championship. I don't know Forest Park or Greencastle, but North Knox, from what I've been hearing, there's probably at least 50-50 shot we got to win.
Yeah, I've heard they're guard heavy, and we've got the size.
We absolutely do have some size.
And we've got some pretty impressive guards to go with our size.
Yes, we do. I mean, Grace had 2 points last week as our leading scorer, and Sammy went off, and we still won. So, we can do it a lot of different ways there. So we'd like to have you come out and root on the Royals, but if you can't make it or you're, not in Central Indiana tomorrow, you can tune in. Check the social media stuff where you normally go. It may end up being on YouTube just without video. I'm not exactly sure how Coach Gallion streams that, but I want to say thank you for joining us tonight. We were around 100 people a couple of times, I think, and this senior night. So I am Scott Knight. He is Terry Stevens, and we want to say thank you and good night.
Have a good evening.